Grizz Nation, we're back out on everything Grizzlies. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down a possibility of free agents for the Grizzlies entering this Thursday's free agency period. So I'm just going to talk about this as a Grizzlies fan. I want to see the Grizzlies re-sign Tyus Jones, and with the Pistons, taking on a lot of New York's cap, and then the Knicks being focused on Jalen Brunson, and the Wizards drafting. Why do I keep doing this? You think I've learned, but I just don't necessarily think there's too many suitors for Tyus Jones, and it kind of sucks for Tyus because he's entering free agency in a bad time because there's not too many teams that are in need of a point guard. If they are, they'll go after like Mike Conley, Colin Sexton, Malcolm Brogdon, heck, even Anthony Simons if they really want to. So I don't see Tyus Jones going anywhere. However, a lot of people expect Tyus Jones to re-sign for like a 3-year 55. And I also think that, however, Chris Vernon on the Chris Vernon show suggests the Grizzlies should do a 1-year deal worth $15 million, so a pretty big deal in which, he plays 1 more year as a backup, and he enters the free agency class for next season where not too many big names, or I actually forgot. I need to see how many 2023. Hold on, 2023 NBA free agency. I gotta see that before I make any judgments. I love how I say that, and it's like LeBron. So LeBron, Harden, Russell, Middleton, Kyrie, Porzingis. Dear Lord, have mercy, dude! You're getting guys among. Okay, so next year's free agency class is very stacked, and I mean I can see why. I don't know. It's different because if you're Tyus, you could wait till next year and not get picked up or signed to a bigger deal, or you can sign with Memphis to a 3-year deal, wait till you're 29 and you're entering your prime. So there's a lot to that, and I do think the Grizzlies and Tyus Jones will get a deal. Now, I don't know if it'll happen on Thursday night, but I do expect it to be this week. So I'm sure. Look, Tyus Jones. Okay, wait, what is this? Yeah, it's saying right here, Tyus Jones in the backup point guard position. Pretty much what I've said before. It should be Tyus Jones. Here are potential guard targets: Victor Oladipo, Gary Harris, Lance Stevenson. Why can't I say that? And Devon Reed. Do not know who Devon Reed is. Victor Oladipo is a guy who I have said multiple times. Gary Harris is a guy who I haven't seen him. I know when he was with Denver, he was a bucket. But when he was with Orlando, he kind of fell in the rotation and kind of fell for the tanking of Orlando, so he didn't play that many minutes. Potential wing targets: T.J. Warren is another guy who I've also said. Otto Porter, Nick Batum. Nick Batum, I can see it 100%. He'd be a good veteran. I don't see it happening though. I could if it did happen, that would make sense. Otto Porter is a guy I think you could actually get for like a 10-year, 2-3-year deal. But ultimately, you got to understand that if the Grizzlies don't re-sign Tyus Jones, then you will have a roster spot open. Could have potentially more if you waive Killian Tilly. So there is that. And if you make Vince Williams the other two-way spot alongside Kenneth Lofton, you could open up a spot there. So it is definitely. Now, the center targets, I have to disagree. I would say that Isaiah Hartenstein and Mo Bamba are probably going to be a really big target for Memphis. But it does say here that Tillman and Aldama will probably be given a really good chance to earn that spot. So if I was the Grizzlies, ultimately just to kind of end the whole segment of this thing, the main priority for the Grizzlies, re-sign Tyus Jones. And if I had to really try to be as accurate on it, I would say the Grizzlies re-sign Tyus Jones for a 3-year. I would say 3 years, $52 million, 55. So that's like 17 a year. And for like an elite above average point guard, I would say that's a very good deal. And then possibly that would give you, let's see, I think that if they didn't re-sign anybody, they could potentially have up to $20 million. and then you add the mid-level exception, which is 10.3. So you could have $30 million. So I'm assuming if you'd have like, I mean, you would have 20 million regardless, even if you brought back him. So a year, I would resign. I would get Victor Oladipo, honestly, or a guy who I know I'm gonna say it and you're gonna laugh, but T.J. Warren is a little bit more healthier in my opinion than Oladipo. I feel like T.J. Warren, he just kind of his injury was weird, but I would love the Grizzlies to kind of make an underrated splash. And one name to look out for, Colin Sexton. Shout out to Chris Vernon there, but that's gonna be it for today's video. You guys kind of comment what you guys think about free agency. Comment what you guys who you want. Maybe your ideal free agency plan for the Grizzlies. So that's gonna be it for today's video, and I'll see you guys next time.